you wrote this. Where's your smooth shirt? I thought you said we should all wear smooth shirts.
Yes, now. Of course you should. Where is yours? You haven't even worn one since you joined.
I've worn since I've joined them. I just can't.
No. On the website, if you go to the Smooth FM website, there's a picture of you and the breakfast crew rocking the shirts. Yes, I remember that.
Exactly. And I've wanted to work before. It's just I can't find it anymore.
Everybody needs to wear them. Everyone. The Smooth FM t-shirts.
Yes, I'm well. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, long time. Feels like such a long time. Going live now, okay? Brought to you transaction solutions you can depend on. Welcome to our wonderful YouTube family.
Very welcome.
It's Smooth 98.1. Love music, love life. And now time for today's edition of Business Express 981. It's a Friday morning, so it's a Tech Friday edition of Business Express 981. Good morning, Rotus. How are you today?
Thank you, Ayo. Good morning to you. Good morning to all our viewers, listeners. Good morning to our special guest, as always.
Our special guest is the one and only Fisayo Durojaiye. Good morning, Fisayo. How are you today?
I'm very well. Good morning, Ayo. Good morning, Rotus. Good morning, Lagos. Good morning, everywhere.
RM of Fisayo.
Yes.
Depending on where you're watching and listening to us from, because we do have an international audience. All right, if you'd like to join the conversation, please head on to our YouTube channel. We are streaming live on YouTube, youtube.com/smooth981FM Lagos. You can also send us your message to our WhatsApp platform. WhatsApp is 0809 444 0981. Rotus, a number of things happened in the tech world this week.
Always. I'm telling you, we can do
but we can do it every day.
Monday to Friday. We can do tech Monday to Friday.
All right, so today we're going to be focusing on a special group of people in the tech world, and they are called hackers. So the big question here is, do hackers hold all the power? And there are a number of stories at least a number of stories for this point, and maybe some people might have some points against, but I can't wait to hear what you have to say about the Rotus and Fisayo. Do they have all the power?
So Poly Network, they were hacked for about $600 million in crypto. They sent out a letter saying, look, we'll chase you hackers down with the law and so on and so forth. They now ended up begging the hacker to please return them. I think almost half of it has been returned, but now they've offered the hacker a job as their chief of security. And then there was another hack just yesterday, a Japanese crypto platform called Liquid. They were hacked from anywhere from 74 to 90 something $million. So is it because we're still early in the crypto space that we're seeing all these hackings, and maybe over time they will, security will get better? But for now, there's all the power in the hands of hackers. What do you make of it?
I mean, I'll do a spiel. The United States doesn't negotiate with terrorists, right? But this particular time, right? I think the United States corporates are negotiating with one, right? So I mean, to your question specifically, right? Do I think that it's because it's early? I mean, I don't know how early cryptocurrency is, given that it's been around for quite some time. Right, and then people have already been using it for quite some time. Yeah, it's compared to the general, let's say, global financial systems or payment systems. Yes, crypto is significantly still at its infancy, right? But to a large extent, I believe that a lot can still be done by crypto exchanges, wallet providers, to secure, their platforms, right? And then of course, hackers. Sometimes I feel that it's just this desire to prove that you can break something. That's typical motivation, because this particular hacker didn't intend to steal the money and run away with it. Just wants to steal and prove that you can do it, right? And that's why, of course, he returned some of the money. And then they're begging him to return the final one. I mean, he had said that he doesn't think that he was going to, that he needed that much money anyway. Just wanted to prove a point, right? So in proving that point, he went as far as stealing $600 million. That's a lot of money to steal, right? And of course, return over half of that. Now they're begging you to return the remaining. So I think it's that just desire to prove something, right? That is driving that. And then once that continues to happen, we'll continue to see some various attempts at breaching some of the largest exchanges and, setting new records and all of that. So that will continue to happen. And then of course, people will continue to build, security systems against, to prevent further attacks, and then of course the ecosystem gets better eventually, right? But of course, this is also an avenue for I was going to say anti-vax, anti-crypto people to point fingers like, okay, guys, you see, I thought you said it's decentralized. I thought you said it's not traceable to people. I thought you said it's this, they said it's that. But how are people getting, stealing people's money across, multiple people's money at the same time, if it is decentralized as it's claimed, right? So those are some of the questions that will come out from laymen like myself, and a few other people around, the crypto space. So I think that for cryptocurrencies to be acceptable, to be widely acceptable, some of these, problems need to be to a large extent solved eventually, right? And then finally, on the argument side, so for argument's sake, on the other side of people that are pro crypto, like, yeah, when this Benny Madoff, stole this money from other people, did we ban, US dollars? There are arguments on both sides, but I think that the security of people's investment or money should be the key should be paramount in the minds of everybody playing in this space.
Good stuff. I want to move from crypto to hackers to grocery shopping. The ShopRite group in South Africa is testing cashless shopping. Can you tell us about it? You actually sent me the story. I thought it was very interesting.
Yeah, Amazon Go lookalike, essentially. So they call it rush checkers or something, right? Where in ShopRite, okay, this is ShopRite South Africa, not ShopRite Nigeria.
You have to make that distinction.
I want to assume that a number of people kind of figure that.
Well, yeah. So this is a cashless, store where users just walk in, pick what they want, and walk out, right? So there is this AI system that identifies what they've chosen, right? Calculates that and, debits their account for the price of what they've taken, right? So it means that there are a lot of things that has to happen within the space, right? So there'll be technology around the, the stalls where all the goods are. So it's more like, imaging, digital imaging, where as you're picking something into your what's it called, cart, it is identifying what you're picking. It doesn't have to look at the barcode behind it. You can just identify that this is bread. This bread is slightly bigger than the other one, so like this is 100 naira bread compared to 150 naira bread. I mean, all of those kind of things. Or this is cornflakes. That is cornflakes of different brands. So so it's a lot of work, to be able to identify all of those. So it's about, maybe what's it called? Training the machine to ensure that when you see the side of a Kellogg cornflakes, for instance, you won't name it as Nasco or Tropic cornflakes.
I knew you said Nasco. I don't know why I thought you said Nasco.
I mean, I'm promoting Nigerian brands globally, guys.
Yes, well done, Fisayo.
So that's the idea around it. So you just identify those things, and then, of course, for every person that walks into the store, or that's a financial relationship with ShopRite, right? So he just walks in, picks what he wants, and walks out. Have you guys been to ShopRite on a Sunday afternoon before? You don't want to be there because checking out is always a pain. Right? You don't want to be there. So this kind of technology allows you to just walk in and walk out, and it just works well for every shopper.
Great stuff.
All right,
Great
that's a dream. Let me take a few comments, right? From the first story. Right. Goke from UK says, threatening a hacker. That company has guts. Even the FBI don't give threats to hackers. Most times they end up working with them, which the organization ended up doing. Then we have Yinka saying, Fisayo, we are here, laymen like us, anti-crypto like us. Users then going to the story on the ShopRite technology. Users just walk in, pick what they like, and they walk out. No questions asked. In Nigeria, have you guys seen the number of queues for bread at ShopRite in Ibadan or Ilorin? Even the AI machine will get confused. We can't even do it in Nigeria because it will end up in fines. Yinka, I'm waiting for one positive comment that you will give us. Always, your sarcasm is 100.
Your AI said I took biscuits. Your AI said I took biscuits.
Matthew says, just to mention the fact that crypto is decentralized does not mean it can't be hacked or even stolen from people's wallets. In fact, it makes it more susceptible to such. One person can wake up, design a good strategy, and hold the whole world to ransom, and it won't be traceable. That is a major limitation of cryptocurrencies.
I think through wallets, though, you can see where, depending on where they go, as far as they have to go into a wallet. So as far as tracing, I think they're getting better at that and trying to trace some of these, I guess, wallet destinations or where the coins go. Fisayo, really quick, let me get your thoughts on the, because it happened during the week. I think it was Wednesday. The online platforms that offer stocks overseas that are being investigated for FX. In fact, by the way, FX Naira is at 520. It's depreciated yesterday. I think a lot of people are traveling. But anyway, your thoughts, Fisayo?
I mean, it's shameful, right? It's actually very shameful, right? And I'm not sure what to say because I can imagine the lawyer prosecuting. I mean, working with the CBN. The former, Attorney General, and sorry, before I even get to the Attorney General matter, right? Because that's a different matter, right? The CBN is arguing that people that allow, Nigerians have access to foreign stocks are trading forex. It's so irresponsible thinking. In the first place, the thinking is so irresponsible in the first place because there are people that use their own. So the CBN has said, okay, I'll restrict you from accessing official window for this particular thing. So you restricted that. So they want to source their own money themselves from the parallel market from everywhere, right? So it has, because CBN did not give them the money, they went to get it from alternative sources, right? So they can use their money for what they want to use their money for. So that's the first thing, right? Then the second thing is that it claims that they are trading forex because that's the accusation that they are trading forex and then it's increasing volatility. And I'm wondering, I used my Naira to buy dollars from Aboki, put in my account, and I used my money to buy Facebook shares, right? And you're telling me that I'm trading forex? Is that what forex trading is? Right? It is so irresponsible. And then of course the person I'm prosecuting, I mean, I don't know what to say. It's Michael, and I mean, I don't know.
I get you.
Yeah. I don't think he has any moral right to prosecute anything called fraud anywhere in the world. Because him, I mean, okay, let me not say what gave me into trouble.
Fisayo, okay.
I was going to say that. Thank you, Fisayo. All right, let me take a response to, we have Daniel saying, I hear Trove has done $1.5 million worth of transactions since 2019. Then going
$1.5 million, really?
What was that? You know what I'm saying? It's like,
it's too small.
Like,
it's too small to move anything. It's too small to move anything. Right? Nigeria's reserve is in billions, budget is in trillions of naira, right? Nigerian government is borrowing in billions of dollars already. So $1.5 million, really?
Yeah, exactly. That's what he said. That how was the impact of that on FX? Let me just round off with this comments from Money Gist, giving us an idea of how the new ShopRite could work. He said, just place the items on the right shelf, The shelves can have digital trackers or something. Once you lift an item off the right shelf, the item is identified. Any customer going in will have digital ID payment cards, maybe tied together. So there's a solution for you. All right, thank you. So
yeah,
thank
but
you so
sometimes
much.
you can pick an item and then drop it later. So what happens afterward?
They'll track you. You have a tracker until you leave. Thank you so much, Fisayo. Always good to have you on the show. And thanks, Rotus, as always. Thanks. We'll see you again on Monday morning, same time, 6:30 to 6:45 a.m. Thanks to our lovely listeners. We hope you've had a good time with us on the show this morning. At 7 a.m., I have some good news for you, so stay tuned. And then, of course, before then, great music. 7:30, we have Freshly Pressed 981. Do stay tuned.
Express. Brought to you by EnterSwitch.
Thank you, everyone, for listening and watching.
With critical focus on the Nigerian economy, we see the bigger picture. Business